feel free, by all means, pause the video, look at the tab, try to do it, rewind it, play it again, look at the tab, try to do it, listen to me do it a couple of times without playing, check it, see if it's right, rewind it, play it again. This is how I learned with no tab. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Free Fridays, right here on Jason Ricci's YouTube channel. Subscribe below. Today, for hundreds of free full harmonica lessons every single Friday, no matter what. If you want, support me on Patreon. Patreon patrons, you're the ones making this happen, so everybody watching that's not a Patreon patron, write down below in the comment section if you're feeling nice. Thank you, Patreon patrons, for bringing me Jason every single Friday, no matter what. And speaking of Patreon, this lesson is the result of a Patreon patron suggestion. I wrote up on my Patreon, I said, hey, yo, guys, Patreon patrons, what's up, y'all? I said, what do you want to study? And I had two different people ask for this lesson. What do I play in third position on a minor blues? What are the minor triads? What are the three key notes for each chord? Let's go over it. Here we are on 1. 4, 5, 4, 1. Low octave. So on the 1 chord, it's 1 draw, 2 double bend, 3 double bend. Now you can also play that as 4 draw, 5 draw, 6 draw. On the 4 chord, we just basically are playing a minor triad in cross harp. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. But basically, on the 4 chord, in third position, you can just play cross harp. The only thing you have to do is make the adjustment for it being in a minor key, meaning you have to keep 3 bent at least a half step. So let's go back over these. By the way, I'm using Petty Music backing tracks, right? Petty Music Studios, Dirty Funky Blues in G minor. just a minor triad. So now I'll play using that and just put some little licks in there. Four. Back to one. So one chord, four chord, five chord, Thank you guys for sticking around for Free Friday. Every single Friday, right here on YouTube. I got the credits coming up, but before we roll the credits, let's just chat a little bit about what we're doing here. If you're new to the channel, okay, this happens every single Friday. That doesn't mean that you have to digest this entire lesson in 7 days' time to be ready for the next one. These videos are in no particular order, okay? So you just grab one that you think you understand or think you might be able to understand and sit on it. Feel free, by all means, pause the video, look at the tab, try to do it, rewind it, play it again, look at the tab, try to do it, listen to me do it a couple of times without playing, check it, see if it's right, rewind it, play it again. This is how I learned with no tab, just going over other people's music and trying to use the best discerning, critical ear that I possibly could. You don't have to use your ears. There's tab here, and it's below in the description box too. Copy and paste it, email it to yourself. Write it down in a notebook. Write down the tab, copy it. That'll cement it into your brain. Next thing you know, you'll be able to boogie on this stuff. Stay tuned for the credits. Thank you everybody for tuning in to Free Fridays right here on YouTube. Subscribe today. Click the subscribe button for hundreds of free harmonica lessons. If you like what I'm putting down and you'd like to support the cause, go the extra mile, be sure to visit my Patreon page. Patreon patrons, thank you very much. You're making these lessons an absolute priority in my life, no matter how busy I get. A free lesson happens every Friday. For as low as $1 a month, that's 25 cents a lesson, you can become a Patreon patron. If you're doing a little better and you can donate more, that's great. Every time you become a Patreon patron, you're helping somebody else out there that doesn't have a credit card, that doesn't have $1 a month, to continue to get free harmonica instruction and much, much more. Remember, we got product reviews here on this channel. We do videos on addiction and bipolar disorder. We got blues stories. We got performance videos and everything right here on Jason Ricci's YouTube. Subscribe today. I'd like to thank Honer Harmonicas, and I'd like to thank Blue Moon Harmonicas, making custom parts for any harmonica that you might have at home. Blue Moon has got you. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, pedals, amplifiers, microphones, you name it, much more. Right here out of Louisiana, the Lone Wolf Blues Company is bringing you the best in customer service for almost any kind of amplified blues harmonica needs that you may have. Speaking of amplifiers, Harp Gear amplifiers, check them out. The very best Harp Gear, right out of Ocala, Florida. I got a website, www.mooncat.org. Check me out on mooncat.org. I got tour dates happening all over the place. I'm going all over the country this year, playing tour dates with J.J. Appleton, with Damon Fowler, with J.P. Soares, with my own band, with Joe Crown, all kinds of people. www.mooncat.org. T-shirts, lesson information, all of that. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. We do this every single Friday, and then every now and then I throw you some more stuff right here at Jason Ricci's YouTube. A Mooncat, love and appreciate all y'all. Thank you.